Hello guys, welcome back to yet another video. Today's video I'm going to use the Nikon D3300 with my 18 to 105mm kit lens, and we are going to snap some Easter themed photos. I'm heading towards an area I went to last winter, but due to way too many mud and way too much water I didn't make it to the furthest part. But today I'm going to change that and snap some photos at that location. You just saw me take some relaxing photos of some sheep, and I'm just going to continue my walk. It's around 12 kilometers walking, and I really hope to snap some beautiful photos. Okay. Now, if you're wondering, today I'm following a little route I mapped out beforehand on the computer, and I transferred it directly to my Garmin watch. It's really easy. I'm using the app Dynamic Watch for that. And it's really easy to track a route that way. The only disadvantage of using this watch is that it doesn't notify me whenever I need to take a different direction. Oh, and I love these beautiful blossoms. I'm going to snap a photo. Okay. These trees are literally filled with bees, which is good for nature. Well, it's been a while again since I went out with my camera, with my Nikon D3300. Well, it's not been a while, but it's been a while since I've recorded a video using my camera. Anyway, first of all, I want to thank everyone who subscribed to my channel already, because I finally managed to pass the mark of 200 subscribers on my YouTube channel. A small number, but it really means a lot to me. So thank you guys for following me on this creative journey, and please let me know down in the comments below since when you've been following me and what your favorite videos are so far. What type of videos would you like to see more? Would you like to see some more tutorials, some more creative stuff? Just let me know down in the comments below. Okay, and I just saw that pheasant fly away. I don't see it anymore. It's sitting somewhere over there. I'm really looking into upgrading my camera system, simply because I want to take more low light photos as well and start shooting maybe some more wildlife. And for that I want a full frame sensor, an appropriate lens. So any pieces of advice are always welcome. I'm currently looking towards a Sony a7 III or 4 and buying it with a kit lens, and then this will leave me plenty of room to upgrade with different lenses as well. Using a crop sensor is giving me a big advantage, simply because you to multiply the focal length, so in this case 105mm, by about, let's say, 1.5 times 1.4 times. So meaning this is basically shot at almost 150mm when using a full frame sensor versus a crop sensor, which I'm using right now. So whenever you're considering to upgrade to full frame setup, just keep in mind that you will need bigger lenses, more heavy lenses, more expensive lenses to get the same focal length. So with bird photography, sport photography or something like that, it's something you're aiming to do, then just think about it twice, because it will cost you a lot more money to get the same focal length. On the other hand, with a full frame sensor you will get more details. It will be better at low light conditions, at least most of the time. And then in addition, yeah, you can crop in later on, so you can zoom in and post basically. That's the way you can compensate for that crop factor on the APS-C sensors. It all depends on whatever you want to do with your photography, but just think about the price tag coming with it, because full frame is a lot more expensive. Now you might notice it or not, but I always try to slightly underexpose my photos. And I've told this already a few times, but the reason for that is because I love to edit moody when it comes down to green tones. And these green tones are really easy to turn into moody green tones whenever you underexpose your photos a little bit. But on top of that, underexposed photos are way easier to correct in post-production compared to an overexposed photo. Because if you blow out your photos or your highlights, then it's really difficult to recover those details. Shooting in RAW is really beneficial to do some decent post-processing as well. So I always snap my photos at RAW. Now, one disadvantage of shooting in RAW is simply that you will have to process all these photos in some way in order to be able to post them on Instagram, because you need a JPEG file. And on top of that, these file sizes are way bigger compared to a simple JPEG file. Isn't this a beautiful location? Oh, there's some tiny lamps over there. Those guys aren't too old. I'm going to try and snap a few photos, because the other one wasn't too happy I was snapping photos from him. Maybe this one. Oh, there's three. I'm going to snap through the fence. Okay, just leave nature as it is. I'm going to continue my walk. What a difference compared to last. Yeah, it was winter already, or maybe autumn. Can't remember exactly. But I can remember I had to jump over all these puddles over here because all these holes were filled with water. The creek over here was filled with water. I believe it was around October, November. But look how beautiful everything is now. It's a really beautiful place. Now, I haven't talked about why this place is so different compared to the other forests I usually tend to visit. And one of the special things is that these tiny little yellow flowers are growing here and there. I haven't seen them yet, but they should start popping up everywhere right now. Now these yellow flowers don't grow everywhere, but really humid grounds close to the forest, like conditions you have here, are quite unique for this place, and they introduced these type of flowers, these yellow flowers in this area. and it's only visible in a short period during the year, because I still can remember last year around summer we had to walk in between plants until my chin at some point. Okay, I'm not too tall, but this was basically a jungle, and then it's not the perfect time to visit this area. I'm just gonna walk a bit further so I am able to snap a few photos of those yellow flowers, because they are growing right here. There's plenty of white ones as well. Right now the water isn't too deep, but it's deep enough. I like the framing here. Actually, I'm gonna put the autofocus frame on white. So not many yellow flowers yet. I'm just gonna move a little bit further, because around the corner here there's a small bridge. Actually needs, I love that reflection. But I want some of these tall grasses in the foreground, because it really creates an additional layer of depth in the photo. And I'm shooting at a quite low f-stop, around 11, and that's basically for landscape photography, and especially in the forest you want a bit wider field of focus. Well, not wider, but you want more subjects in focus and not just a few leaves, for instance. And I wonder, it's a cow sitting over there in the shadow. And you will remember this bridge, because this is the bridge where I did finish the last video in this area last year. I'm going to okay. So far, no yellow flowers. Now there's a small chance that I already missed my timing, and that basically these yellow flowers are already gone at this time of the year. I'm just gonna check right here behind the corner, because I did shoot some paintography photos at this location the last time. I love this forest. The colors are really beautiful right now. I'm going to snap just one photo. And I don't want I just stepped away from the path and I discovered a few of these tiny yellow flowers right here. So that's why they call them Geelster or yellow star. I don't know the proper English word for it. That should do the trick. Okay, I'm going to continue my walk. Oh, it's still muddy over here, but as you clearly can see, places with a lot of mud, humid places, forest, that's the conditions for these flowers to grow. Now I'm guessing the best time during the year is already over. and they are making place for other shrubs, other flowers, and like the forest hyacinths and things like that. And there's a little wooden walkway over here. I'm just gonna check it out. I've never been here, so I don't know where this is going to head. It looks like a pot. Okay. What a close encounter. Ow. Ouch. And all of a sudden there's water over here. I'm gonna check over here. I can see some yellow flowers over here as well. Okay, but this is not a place where I'm gonna find more of these yellow star flowers. Yeah, right now the fun begins. As I need to cross several bridges, tiny wooden walkways. The grasses are already becoming quite tall. Oh, damn, it's quite warm today. I was thinking of bringing out a drone, but there was quite a lot of wind when I started my walk. I love that forest. Okay, that's a really typical shot for a tourist, but sometimes that's a good thing to snap a few photos that are taken like tourists. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you should check out one of the first videos I posted on this channel. At least one of the first videos in which I was using my camera. Because in that video I explain you the difference between, let's say professional to amateuristic photographer versus regular tourists who go out for a hike. Oh, and I love, this is a really cool composition. So basically we have the dead grasses on the right side and the green field on the left side. Ooh, almost fell. Sometimes you also need to think outside the box and look for different angles, and one of these different angles that's basically catching my eye are these cracks in the ground because of the drought and the dry season already, even though it's been raining for quite a long time. And I'm going to snap a photo of that. Yeah, it's quite cool, but I want to check for this plant, for instance. Okay, now what do you guys think about exploring different parts of nature, environments right here, or just in general, different locations, maybe some urban photography as well? Just let me know down in the comments below, because right now I'm a bit brainstorming on the go. It's a warm-up video because it's already been a while since I went out on a hike. It's really peaceful. I think it will be very beautiful in autumn as well. And then again, you get situations in which you have to swim basically to get to the other side of the little creek and things like that. It's really muddy. Well, that would be cool to fly through with my drone. And also at this place, I really love how this The little path curls around the trees between the grass from a different angle. For instance, from the sky, bird's eye view would be really cool and really unique to this place. I'm definitely coming back here for some drone photography. Yeah, and this is a cool place to snap some photo. Yeah, this definitely is going to be a must visit place next autumn. And right now I should head to the left. Out of the forest again. There's this little wooden structure, a little shed. This will be a really cool photo. Just looking for a cool vantage point. Now I want a different angle with some foreground elements. Alright, I'm almost through this area, so I'm not going to talk too long anymore. I'm going to end up this video right now. So if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't already, please subscribe to my channel for more content like this, or whatever you like to see more in the future. Just let me know down in the comments below. And then the only thing that rests me to say is that you don't need to be great to start, but start to become great. See you in the next video. Bye.